This is a bit of old news, but I never talked about it on the main channel. Bill Burr and Comedy Central are making a Patrice O'Neill documentary. Bill has referenced it, but tried to keep it under wraps, like just saying, "Oh, I got something I want to work out about Patrice." But Bob Kelly confirmed it on the Husey podcast. You know, Husey talks to Bob Kelly, Rich Voss, Anthony Cumia, Brother Joe, and on his podcast, Bob Kelly confirmed that yes, Bill Burr and Comedy Central are making the Patrice O'Neill documentary. The other one fell through. This um, director got together with Patrice's girlfriend Vaughn, and they were going to make it, and they shot a bunch of interviews for it. But the reason why that one fell through was because a bunch of people who said they were going to be part of it weren't part of it. So he sold the idea to a production company about making the documentary based on the fact of, and I'm sure he asked right after Patrice died, a bunch of big names if they'd be part of it, and they said yes. And then come time to do the interviews, they fell through. Now the interviews he shot are up on YouTube. They're on Test Patterns channel, and like it was Jim Norton, Bob Kelly, Anthony Cumia, I believe Florentine, Rich Voss. Surprisingly, not Opie. Um, but the big names he couldn't get for it that said they would do it. People like Chris Rock, Kevin Hart, Tracy Morgan, who said they would be part of this but refused to sit down for the interview. So I find this very interesting. Like I said, this is a bit of old news. I talked about this a couple of months ago, but I thought I should just inform people on the main channel that there is going to be a Patrice O'Neill documentary coming out that Bill Burr is doing with Comedy Central. So it is going to air on Comedy Central, which is a pretty cool thing. So Patrice, of course, deserves. And, well, he's been gone for almost a decade now, which is can't believe it's been that long, but it has been. Um, I don't know if they'd re-interview everybody since that that dude who directed it at first that was out, and he didn't care about the interview. So I wonder if they'd already used those or re-interview new people. But maybe now they can get maybe not the big names, but bigger names because Comedy Central and Bill Burr are involved in the process now. So the Patrice O'Neill documentary is coming, and it will be on Comedy Central. And Bill Burr, I'd assume he's producing it, not directing it, but it's a good thing he got involved. So this way, it's sure to be get made. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and at least someone's taking up the mantle to actually do the documentary because the fact that there hasn't been an official Patrice O'Neill documentary is a shame, especially so much years after he died. Especially how often he gets talked about. I mean, they just talked about him this year on Rogan and on other shows. So the Patrice O'Neill documentary is coming, brought to you by Bill Burr and Comedy Central. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and donate.